Hello, I am Marianne Cope, and it's time for Macanori. But before we start, if those of you who haven't followed me on everything, I am on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube simply as at Marie Ann Cope. And Macanori today is all about reading to you a story from my second collection of short horror stories. This is Tales from a Scary Girl. Darkly Sinister is the second book, and the story I'm going to read for you today is called A Problem Shared. Good morning, gorgeous, Tom said, rolling over and kissing his wife on the cheek. Ah, morning, babe. What time is it? Anita yawned, snuggling down under the duvet. Time you were up and at 'em. We've got an army descending in less than 6 hours, and it's your turn. Tom withdrew to the other side of the bed, waiting. Loads of time. I'm just very sleepy. My turn. My turn? There it is, thought Tom, as Anita jumped up in bed, duvet and sleep forgotten. My turn? I don't bloody think so, mister, she snapped, Tom marvelling at his wife's ability to go from sleep to wide awake in seconds. I did it last time, if you remember, my love, Tom said, and pulled the duvet over himself, yawning. You so did not. You cleaned up. That does not count as a turn. Are you sure about that? Your memory isn't exactly the most reliable now you're... Now I'm what? Tom looked at his wife, tousled and stunning, her eyes ablaze with fury, just how he liked her, and wondered, briefly, at the sense in responding. You know, now your body is, changing. How dare you, you cheeky bastard! Anita dived on him and pummeled him with her tiny fists. Tom tensed against her blows, biting down on his lip to stop himself laughing. Oh, come on, Nate. You're always blaming the change for your forgetfulness. Anita sat up, face flushed. Yes, and I can. But I can assure you I am not that forgetful. Yeah, but you're so much better at these things than me. Flattery will get you nowhere, Anita retorted, flopping back down on the bed. But you are. You're so organised and efficient. It makes sense for you to do this one. We've got twice as many guests after all. So, doesn't mean I do it all and you sit on your lazy arse surfing the dark web, you know. Hey, that's a bit harsh. I'm not lazy. Ha, matter of opinion. They lapsed into silence, both staring at the ceiling. After a few minutes, Anita sat up, a grin decorating her delicate features. Gotcha, she said. It most definitely is your turn. Don't you remember? It was late when we got back, and you said to throw it in the basement, and you'd deal with it today. Bugger. Tom groaned and pulled the duvet over his head, just as a crash sounded from downstairs. Looks like that's your cue. I told you it wasn't a good idea to leave it. Now it's running around loose, and you're going to have to catch it before you kill it. Oh, Nate, come on. You know I hate that, Tom pleaded, turning to Anita with what he hoped were his best puppy dog eyes. Don't look at me like that. It's not going to work this time, Anita replied, covering her eyes, his eyes with her hand. I told you to do it last night. Oh, that's not fair. It was a bloody late night and we were both exhausted. You didn't exactly encourage me to do it. Hey, I'm not the boss of you, as you keep reminding me. You know what needs to be done and when, just as well as I do. Oh, come on, Neat, that's not fair. Yes, it is. I never ask you to do things when it's my turn, and I certainly don't ask you to clean up my messes. Not that I ever leave any. Oh, yes, because you're little Miss Bloody Perfect, aren't you? Tom sneered, throwing the duvet back and jumping out of bed. I seem to remember a soiree not so long ago when things didn't go quite as planned. He yanked on his clothes he'd worn the previous night. No sense in soiling something else. That was below the belt, even for you, Anita snapped. That, as you well know, was the supplier's fault, she continued, dressing as she spoke. Now who's not taking responsibility? Tom snapped and glared at her. Anita didn't respond. What are you just standing there for? We might not have much of the basement left soon by the sound of it, Anita said, pushing Tom out of the bedroom. So, you're really not going to help me? He said, turning to his wife and hooking his finger under her chin so she had to look at him. Tom watched as a myriad of thoughts and emotions seemed to pass across her eyes. Fine, she said with a sigh. I'll help you get ready, but I am not dealing with that. Anita finished, pointing towards the tumult coming from the basement. Fine, Tom muttered after a minute and trudged downstairs, Anita close behind. He paused at the door to the basement. Will you at least come down with me? Oh, for goodness sake, stop being so bloody soft, Anita said, and pulled the door open, nudging him down the stairs. Anita flicked the light on in the now silent basement as she followed her husband. They stopped at the bottom of the stairs and stared at the quivering wretch before them. See? This is why I don't like doing this, Tom said. They always look so scared. Of course they're scared, Anita scoffed. They know they're going to die. Tom grabbed the meat cleaver off the butcher's block and stepped towards his quarry. Please don't kill me, the girl whispered through her gag. And that's it for Makanori for today. I hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, happy dreams.